And hello there everybody, welcome to NNSCRA Gaming as we get ready today to do Disney Pixar's Ratatouille. This is actually being done on a PlayStation 2 gaming console, and we'll give you some more information right after we get done with this first opening segment. So let's listen in.
Yep, you're clean, pal. Move it along. Ugh.
Hey, little brother.
Are you finished yet?
Just about, Dad. Can't a rat work in peace around here?
Now listen, the old lady's nap time is almost over. Get cracking and collect those apple cores before she wakes up. There's more stuff to be collected, boys, so get moving. For crying out loud, Emil, stop eating all our supplies.
What supplies?
Remy, keep an eye on your brother. Make sure he leaves some for the rest of us.
Why are you walking like that?
Because I eat with these paws.
Well, go ahead, but Dad won't like it. Last thing he wants is for you to act human.
Yeah, I know.
Remy, come on. Dad wants us to get some apple cores. Maybe I'll even show you some sweet moves along the way. Look! Food! Follow me to pick them up.
Hey, I thought we were working together on this.
We are. I'll get the food on the flower pots while you snag these.
Okay, so you probably have figured out by now that this first episode is actually going to be the tutorial part. I'm not exactly sure why, when you already have played the game, you have to actually go back to the tutorial to start a new game. It's some kind of a thing they've got on here, and whatever it is, I don't understand, but hey, who am I to argue? But right now, we gotta collect these apple cores. This is basically going to show us the different fundamentals that we need to have along the way as we continue our journey. Now, for those of you that have actually watched the movie, the game is very similar, and oh, we gotta listen again.
Hey, Remy, watch me use my amazing muscles to get up on the flower pots.
This ought to be good.
Okay, why don't you try it?
Whoa! But ow!
I know. Pretty amazing, huh? Sometimes I'm not quite sure myself. But hey, just pick up the food and meet me over at the fishing net.
Okay, so going back to what I was saying now as we collect some more apple cores. This is actually based off the Ratatouille movie, which was filmed in 2007. And it was in June of 2007 that PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, GameCube all came out with this game. And so, you know, it's actually pretty cool. It's been a long time since I've actually played this game, so I thought I'd let you guys in on it, as I would have this for a gaming video. And while we do this, we'll just take in this beautiful sunset here, or sunrise. I guess it's a sunset. Watch the cars go by there on the highway. Alright, let's go over and see what Emil wants us to do next.
Now the master's gonna do some climbing here. Watch and learn, little brother. Oops!
Master, how?
I can't be amazing all the time. I'll go around.
Okay, so as Emil goes rolling away, you know, I gotta tell you, this game, yes, it is PlayStation 2. Yes, PlayStation 2s are basically considered ancient history with the emergence of Nintendo Wii's and Xbox 360s, but,
I got an idea.
looks like I'm gonna get cut off again here.
You can use those cans to get on the roof. They look light enough to pick up.
Wait a minute. I'm usually the one with the great ideas.
You mean all the great ideas that get me in trouble? Anyways, I'll wait for you near the window.
Right, so as I was saying, with the new consoles that have been coming out in the past years and everything, PlayStation 2 I guess is considered old hat by gamers, but let's face it, this is some great graphics here, this is great gameplay, and the fact that they've been able to make it so close to what the movie was, the voices sound the same and everything, it really impresses me that they were able to keep it so close to that Disney Pixar film. Okay, collect the apple cores, okay, let's go up here, and we've hit a checkpoint. Now, the Gusto points, as most of you may remember, if you've ever played this game, are actually used in the Gusto store. You're able to open up slides, levels, mini games, stuff like that.
Hey, Remy, check out my acrobatic skills.
Emil, what are you doing? You're gonna hurt yourself.
Don't worry, I'm an expert. Try that, little brother. I'll be waiting over on the chest.
Alright, now we gotta practice grabbing onto the poles and swinging. I have to admit that out of everything that there is in this game, this is probably the hardest thing to do, because sometimes if you're using it with a PlayStation 2 controller, it doesn't always read when you hit the square button.
Look, some more apple cores. Use that super sniffer of yours to find them all. I'll meet you when you're done.
Wait, why do I have to do all the work?
Another thing I like about this game is a lot of times you end up having a game where you only use, you know, the arrow buttons, you use the circle, triangle, X, and square, and not much else. This one, I'm actually holding the L1 button in order to use the sniffer. It uses every single part of the PlayStation 2 controller, which I think is really ingenious, and that's what gamers like to do. They like to have something that gives you a whole bunch of different options. This game actually really had a lot of popularity too. This game was actually voted Video Game of the Year by the, or actually Best Animated Video Game Award in the Annies in 2008. And also Game Zone gave the mobile phone version a 7.7. And let's not forget too, this is kind of a game that has actually evolved itself. It now can be played on Wii, Nintendo DS, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PSP, Xbox 360, Xbox, Nintendo GameCube, Game Boy Advance. It can be played on Windows, Macintosh, and of course, as I just mentioned, on mobile. So it's really widespread now. I gotta get this last apple core. I forgot about that. Alright, let's listen to next step.
Oh, look, a ball. Watch this. We can use it to go over there.
Ouch! You okay, Emil? Let me show you how it's done.
Oh, don't forget to pick up the food, then meet me at the window.
Okay, so now we gotta get on the ball and roll around. This is, not that hard. The thing I like about this game especially is they give you all sorts of different things. You could be jumping on poles, you could be jumping on wire. Oh shoot, I failed. Well, there we go, it's the first fail of the day.
Okay, now we're going to use this rope to get to the roof over there.
What? Are you crazy? We're rats, not birds.
Never mind. Just watch how it's done.
Okay, so here's another of the features I like. Watch right here. You're doing tightrope walking. You'd be jumping on the ball and trying to, you know, direct it as you're rolling on it. You can be running. You could be jumping on poles. You can be going on a raft, a little can boat, I guess you would call it. There's so many things. We're going to show you a few of them here as we continue
Notice
on.
how I use my considerable girth to balance. I call this one the Great Balancing Rat Run.
This, I gotta see.
Just watch and learn. Meet me down there on the wall, and don't forget the apple cores.
Alright, so we're going to be doing Emil's Great Balancing Rat Run, as he so eloquently put it. Very simple here. And we had a checkpoint again. More Gusto points that we're going to be able to use a lot later on. I probably will never use them at all. But oh well, we'll save the data. We'll continue on, find out what our next task is from Emil.
Not bad, little brother. You got some skills. Now we're gonna land on those sparkly posts. Watch this.
You should be careful. You might break something.
Can you please just watch, then meet me over there by the pile of wood?
Well, Emil is showing us the great art of falling. We're going to show him just how to go across these posts. Very simple. And I'll tell you what, another thing they've got on here is if you can't really in the gameplay, if you're not able to get these controls and everything, they have, I think it's 10 or 11 worlds. Oh, I just ran into him.
Okay, you can use boxes like this to hide. Just pick it up and climb underneath, and you can move around unnoticed.
So, if I'm in the box, no one can see me?
Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to be going hiding under the box, but as I was saying, they got 10 or 11 different food worlds where you can actually hone your skills and everything. It's amazing, the different stuff that they've worked out here. I always try and run it all the way almost up to full. Oh shoot, that was the wrong way. I went too far. Oh boy. Gotta get out of here. Step on the gas, get some cheese. And we're back with the meal. Hey, look, it's a little chickie.
How to defend yourself. We'll use that as a weapon.
Emil, you're really starting to...
No.
Where did you learn how to do all this?
No, that's
Seriously,
not right.
I really don't know.
Who are you?
He's a mass murderer.
You think you
Anthony,
know somebody?
it's committing mass murder with a spoon. I swear. That is committing a mass murder with a spoon. Shades of the phrase brought to us by Silver Machine 9000. I don't believe it. And I'm killing little tiny chicks who did absolutely nothing to me with a spoon. I feel guilty now.
Last thing, we're almost done here. This one is about rafting, and believe me, little brother, I'm an expert in that. So just watch and learn. And don't forget to pick up the food.
I know. You've told me that like 100 times.
Yeah. Just follow me.
Okay, now we're coming to probably what's one of my most favorite features, and this is the raft. This is actually very difficult, and you're gonna be seeing in the next episode just exactly how difficult it can be. They got different handicaps there, like right there was the whirlpool. That one's not exactly that hard. You can actually jump over and back into the can. This is shown right there. That's a great feature, and I'll tell you what, they really outdid themselves on this. I've done quite a few games, and nothing is like this. And there we go. Tutorial's complete. We got ourselves an extra thing of health. We're going to get more Gusto points, and we're going to end this episode. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give it a like. You'll be seeing episode 2 coming out very, very soon. And thanks for watching another episode of NNSCRA Gaming. Oh, you want to say something, Remy? You're looking back like you want to say something. What is it you want to say?
Be sure to subscribe to NNSCRA! Woohoo!